Hi, I'm Mark Cunningham with Grace Management and Real Estate. One of the common questions we're asked, and that a lot of people ask, is simply, how much does property management cost? What do I have to pay to hire a property manager? And the quick, easy question to that is, it really depends. It depends on what you want. It depends on what the level of service is. What you're looking for as a potential owner, as you look to hire a property management company, is a fee and cost structure that is transparent and that is straightforward, because it can be hard to decipher. So I want to talk to you about 5 common fees, expenses, services you would expect to pay for if you hire a professional property management company. Number 1 is the management fee. That is the fee that most companies charge for the ongoing management of the property. And those can be set up and structured in different ways. What is most typical is either a flat monthly fee charged every single month, or a percentage of the income. Now, which one is better? Is one better than the other? Well, maybe. If it's a flat fee, if you're paying the same amount every month, let me ask you this. Does that motivate me as your property management company to do the best job I can do on collecting the rent, on maximizing your income? Probably not. If I'm able to collect a percentage of what I make for you, does that increase my motivation to make you more money? You bet it does. So look at that. Another part of that is the management fee going to be the same amount if the property is vacant or occupied? If I don't do my job and I don't collect your rent one particular month for whatever reason, should I get paid for that? I don't think I should. Hopefully that management fee is based off of only actual income received. If zero income is received, what should you pay your property management company? I kind of think it should be zero. But find that out. If it's a flat fee, it may not be zero. You're paying them every single month, regardless of the quality of work they're doing. So find that out there. Secondly is a leasing fee. Leasing and management are very, very different. Most companies, when they go through the leasing process, and they have completed that leasing process, they've completed their advertising, they've placed a new tenant in a property, they've done the marketing, they've done the qualifications, they provide the lease agreement on your behalf, they typically charge you a leasing fee for that service. That's fair. You need to know what that leasing fee is. Industry-wide, we've seen anywhere from a couple $100 up to a full month's rent on the leasing fee. Not right or wrong, but you need to know what you're getting for that leasing fee. Is your property management company providing the full lease agreement? What are they doing to qualify the applicant? How thoroughly are they vetting the applicant? What is their marketing program? Are they charging you a piece of that marketing program? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, and that's fine, but you need to know that. Number 3 is a lease renewal fee. So when the tenant comes up for lease renewal time, that's a pretty big process, because what your property management company should be doing is doing an entire new analysis on that property, determining what the current market rate is for the property, looking at what your current tenant is paying, and then looking at the tenant specifically. How long have they been in the property? How long has it been since their last rent increase? What kind of payment history do they have? Do they have a history of a lot of repair requests? Are they a difficult tenant? How much of a market increase will they take? Where is that fine line? What is the market doing? Is there a lot of new potential properties on the market this tenant can move to? It's an art and a science. And we obviously want to bump up that rent a little bit, but never to the point that it would cause a quality tenant to vacate. So it's not just as simple as saying, well, the market rent's an extra $100, let's increase them $100. While you don't want that tenant to leave, you also don't want to leave money on the table. What we find from new landlords is their tendency is to be scared of the tenant leaving, and so they don't want to increase the rent at all. That's not a wise business decision. The multifamily housing industry gets this very, very well, down to a science. That's what you want your property manager doing for you, ensuring that that quality tenant doesn't leave, but yet that they're able to increase. Because in the last year, I can about promise you that your real estate taxes have gone up, your homeowner association fees have gone up, your insurance expenses have gone up, so you need to build that into some type of rent increase to where you're at least netting the same amount. Otherwise, a no rent increase doesn't mean no net change in your income, you just lost income on the net. So there should be some type of an increase in the tenant to that. Now, very likely, your property management company may charge you a fee for this process. That's fair, but you need to know what that is. The 4th type of typical cost involved is for inspections. And I mean occupied inspections. Once a property management company has placed a tenant, how often is that company going to be inside the unit doing an inspection survey of the property? It should be somewhat regularly, at least one time per year during the term of the lease agreement. And the tenant should be made aware of this on the front end, because if you're a bad tenant, that bad tenant who's going to come in, and you know in the front end that the property management company is going to be coming into your property to inspect, you're going to walk away. You won't mess with that one. You want to go find the property, if you're the bad tenant, where nobody's going to be watching you. So what property management companies want to do is tell the tenants on the front end, hey, we are going to be in regularly inspecting this property. Now, there may be a cost to you as the owner to have that done because it's a third-party expense typically. The company should be sending in some inspectors, and they should be looking at everything from the top to the bottom. Checking the molding in the bathroom. Is there mold in the bathroom? Checking the caulking, looking for unauthorized pets, looking for at the condition of the yard. It should be a pretty detailed and thorough inspection. So there may be a cost involved in that. And then fifth, what is common is a cost for maintenance. Maintenance oversight is huge. It's a tremendous amount of work for a property management company, and sometimes they bill for that oversight. All of vendors for any property management should be qualified on 3 criteria. Number 1, timeliness of work. How quick are they going to get out to the property? Number 2 is cost. What are they charging? They should be charging very, very competitive, low rates to the property management company, if for no other reason because they're getting a lot of work. And so timeliness, quality of work, and cost. Those are the 3 things that every company should be judging, and you as the owner should be benefiting on those things. But for that oversight, for overseeing those vendors, for ensuring they have insurance in place, for ensuring that someone picks up the phone at the 3 a.m. call that comes in, your property management may charge you something for that, but you need to know what it is. Those are 5 common cost structures to be involved in. One thing to be aware of as an owner is junk fees. You want to know what they could potentially charge you for as a property management company. Most companies are pretty good with that, but read the fine print. We've seen a lot of things like sign-up fees, 1099 annual preparation fees, admin fees that are junk fees, termination fees. If you change your mind and decide not to work with this company, are they going to charge you money to leave them? That's pretty common in our industry, unfortunately so. Make sure you're not paying any fees to walk away from the relationship that you have with your property manager. Typically in our industry, we find that you get what you pay for, but you want to be very, very cautious. Property management, when done well, is money well spent, but when it's not done properly, it can end up costing you money as the owner. I hope that's helpful to you.